In today's little exercise, we're going to make a round mat or a thump mat. And basically a thump mat was a mat made to protect the deck in certain areas of the ship where there was heavy workloads going on, where stuff was being dropped on a constant basis, and it was there to protect the deck from chipping, or if it was a wooden deck, from denting, and also to reduce any noise that's made by dropping shackles in that area, etc. So basically today the piece of rope that I've got to use here it's not the correct rope for it, it's just a smaller rope so as to show you how to make this mat. You can use any size. If you use smaller rope you'll make little coasters, and if you use larger rope you will make yourself a full-scale thump mat. And also in the picture I will put one from the training ship Pelican, and you can see where that was used on that ship. And so basically what I've got here is I've got some fairly spider leggy rough cord. It's a 1/4 inch diameter, and I've got approximately 13 foot of rope here. Also, the other thing I want to announce is that, hey, look what's coming here. Interview. Yes, the left hand is gradually getting more mobile since I broke it. So hopefully in today's exercise it will assist me, and also in the future we'll be able to do more decorative intricate knots because I've got two hands available again. So we'll get straight in now into creating the round mat or the thump mat. What I've done is I've centered my rope and I've formed a loop here, and basically the loop itself, it's coming here from one of my ends here, underneath this one here, forms a loop here and goes off onto the other end. And so that's the first part of my knot. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to form another loop just at this point here, and to do that I'm just going to take this cord here and run it over like so. Just bring that into the middle a bit, and so you can see here now the cord is coming underneath this one, going round, underneath this one, over, 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 and then back onto the end again. Now that we've created that shape, I'm going to take the lead that's coming off here, so get the working end from this one here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass it around underneath here, like so. Take it all through, but leave a loop at the end. Just make sure it doesn't come undone at this stage. Form a loop there, like so. And so there we go. I've gone under and across like that. Now that we've done that, I'm going to take this working end here. So get the end of this cord here. So come round here, get the working end. And then what we're going to do is bring it round in a loop here, and we're going to go under this one, over this one, under that one, over this one. So bring it round, go underneath this one here, and we're forming a loop at the top as well. So there's our loop at the top forming. So we go then over this one, under this one, bring all the cordage through. Oh, getting a bit of a tizzy here. You will pull slightly, but just pull it back into shape when you've done, like so. And then we've come out at the bottom there, like that. And then the next thing we do is we go round and we're following the original one through on itself. So let's just pull that up. That's it. And then follow the original one through like so. Just pull that so we get our leads out. And then just gradually follow that original one through, under, over, under, over. Under, like so. over there, under there. You can see what's happening. We're getting that shape starting to appear. Following it around there, so it's going under there, like so. Under this one, and we're just following it all the way around that single lead, and then it's going under one and over two, following it round. It's going on the inside here, so it's going under that one there, like so, over and then under. And then what I'm going to do is then pick up the other end, because we want it still to be more central. Just pull that shape out a bit, there we go. And then this one is going to follow the single lead round. So I'm going to follow it round. So it's going round there like so. So we're going under, then over that one, under this one, just following that single lead round. Wherever that single lead goes, you're following it round. It's going round there, so we're going to bring it round here like so, and you can see the outline of a 5-pointed knot appearing. So follow it round underneath there, like so. Whoops, slipping out of place slightly. And there we go. So you can see now, that's the start. So we've got 2, 4, 5 points there. Just bring that into the middle, like so. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tighten up on it slightly and go round for a third time. So we have 3 runs. You can have more if you want, 4 if you want, you know. And you can see here now the shape of our mat is starting to appear, and it's used almost 13 foot of rope just doing 2 turns. But as I bring it in smaller, then I've got more rope available to me, and all I'm going to do is go round and tighten up on each individual bit to make it shrink down but keep this shape. So I'll go and do that, and then I'll come back when I am about to do my 3rd round. I've gone round, I've tightened up on it a little bit. I can probably tighten it up on a bit more, but what I want to do is I want to get our 3rd row in just to see how big it is, and then go round and tighten up from there. So on my working end here, you can see I've got 3 starting to form here, and I'm going to just follow the 2 round all the way round like so. So we're going under those 2 and then round, and we're following that round there. We're going underneath those 2 there. So take the working end underneath like so. And it's a lot easier with bigger rope because it stays in place far better, like so. Following that round there, so we're underneath those ones there. That's my other end. Follow it round under there, like so. And as you can see, we're getting a nice pleasing shape starting to appear. We then go round there underneath 3 here now, underneath 3, over 2, and you can see once again it's almost used up all of my 13 foot of rope that I actually originally cut. Like so. Just follow it round like so. Just push it into shape. So we can see where we've been and where we've got to go. So we're going underneath these three here because we're following those two round. Follow it round like so. Underneath those three to follow those two round. Keep going round. Underneath those three. Keep going round. And then we're on the final stretch here. Round here like so. And then this one here we tuck in underneath so that it doesn't show, and then we bring this one round here and tuck it underneath there and it doesn't come out again. And there you can see we've got 3 passes on our mat here. And next, so in other words, you could, if you wanted to, leave it this size and use it for sticking saucepans on or something like that. Obviously not much good as a thump mat on a ship because it's just that fraction too small. You really want 3/4 inch rope, perhaps a bit more, to make it with. But if we tighten it up, if I start at one end, start at, say for example, this end here, and go round and tighten it again, we will then just bring this in closer to the centre and we'll eliminate that, or start to eliminate that piece in the middle there. And so that's all it basically is. And then these 2 ends that are sticking out here, just at these 2 ends here, once you've got your mat to the right size, put some seizing round it, secure it underneath the mat so it doesn't come out or undone, and then you can basically pick up your mat and you can just do what you want with it. You know, it will fall back into place, and just when you put it down, just move it into place and it'll be fine. And what I'll do is I'll go around and tighten that again so you get a final image of what it's going to look like when it's a little bit tighter. So as you can see, I've gone round and I've tightened it again, and now I've got quite a bit of cordage left over, and if I want to, I can just start again, go around, keep tightening it up till I get to the size of thump mat that I want, crash mat, thump mat, and you know, it's just, once you learn this, it's so simple to make. You know, just make sure it's all nice and even and steady, and then push it down hard, and it makes a nice mat, step on, step off mat, something like that. And it's a great way of using up old rope that can't be used for taking a strain or anything anymore. And if you make this, if it's a piece of old rope like the last one I bought off eBay that you saw, it's got a bit of history to it. You can then put a little tag on telling what the history of the rope is, and it's actually got a new lease of life. And so basically, this is the thump mat. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pointed thump mat as such. It's also known as a round mat. And yeah, it's not only a decorative mat, but it's also a practical knot as such to protect your deck should something hard hit it, and also take some of the noise out of hitting it, absorbs that noise as well. And so like I said before, cut the ends off, tuck them nice and neatly underneath, bind them with some twine as well to stop them coming undone, and you've got yourself a beautiful mat here. It can be done with coloured cord as well, old climbing rope, anything like that. It's great. Anyway, just on a final note, if you enjoyed this video, please share it. If you like what you see and you want more in the future, please subscribe, and you will see the subscribe come up on your screen. If you don't see it on your screen, just go down below into the description and you can subscribe from there. So thanks again, please share this, and see you next time.